Hi YouTube friends, my name is Devora and I'm here at my friend Oshrat's house, and she asked me to help her make fermented sauerkraut. So that's what I want to help you guys with too. So she already prepared everything. She bought like 4 pounds of cabbage, organic cabbage from Whole Foods. She shredded it up with the food processor, and then we took 2 tablespoons of kosher salt and 2 tablespoons of caraway seeds. And we've let it sit for like 20 minutes, and now it's at the point where we can like squeeze it and it turns into a watery grind. So now it's ready to pack into our mason jars. So we bought a bunch of mason jars on Amazon. We washed them out and sanitized them really well. And so now we're gonna squeeze this sauerkraut and pack it into the jar so it can ferment on our counters, and then we'll have live culture probiotics that's super healthy and fresh and relatively inexpensive, a lot cheaper than buying a jar at the store. So I just pack it on in there like that and squeeze it down as much as I can, and then you want to make sure that the water fills the top. So we're going to have to take some of this water that's in here and get it into the jar. But just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you the next step. And that is, we took little pieces of cabbage. Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. So we took a scissor and we took one of the leaves of cabbage and we cut it in a circle around the size of the top of one of the lids. And what we're going to do is put that on the top, so that way none of the brine gets higher than the cabbage. And then we have these weights. We also just bought these on Amazon. They're called fermenting weights, pretty simple. And you're gonna put that on top and you're gonna push down like really, really hard until the point where the water gets on top of that weight and on top of the cabbage. You don't want any cabbage floating up and hitting the air without any brine over it, because then it will get moldy and it could go bad. So the next thing we have are these lids, and again, they're fermenting lids we got on Amazon, and you just fill up the water, and this is an airlock, so it's gonna be airtight, and so we're not going to have any mold in our jar. And you just screw it on and there it is, it's done. So I usually take a bowl and I just set it under the bowl, because sometimes it's kind of fun, you walk by the counter and it starts bubbling, and sometimes it can overflow, so if it's in a bowl it doesn't get your counter all messed up. And then I usually just kind of label it with the date so I don't forget, and I usually leave it like 1 or 2 weeks, and then I pop it open and eat it, and there you go. That's your fermented sauerkraut.